Hi, I'm Big Moe Cason, Pitmaster. I'm here to teach you how to prepare a perfect brisket and to get it ready for the smoker. What you have here is a full pack of brisket, meaning that there's the point and the flat still attached. This one's about 13 pounds. The first thing you want to do is trim this excess fat because the hard fat won't render out, so they won't be a good eat. So let's get after it. First thing you do, you come in here and you start trimming this big hunk of fat off of this brisket. So I come in here and I clean the brisket up. I take out some of these big patches of fat. I cut the ends off to square up this brisket. This will give you a good foundation to apply your rub. You always want to cut against the grain. That's going to give you your best tender slice. So a little tip I do is I come in at the back end of the flat and I score it, just like that. When this brisket develops this beautiful bark on here, you're not going to be able to see the grain. So this is a nice little tip to help you know that you can locate against the grain when you pull the brisket out to give you great tender slices. I come on the back side of here, and if there's excess fat, like thickness of fat, I like to trim it down to 1/8 of an inch. You want a little bit of this fat left on because this actually protects the brisket during the cooking process, depending on what type of pit you're cooking on. If you want to create great burn ends, there's a fat seam right there. I open that up. When you open it up like this and you season this up, you're gonna get beautiful burn ends at the end of the cooking. All you have to do is come with your knife and you separate the two, from the flat to the point. As this brisket's cooking, it's gonna start opening up, and the flat's gonna start moving away, and you're gonna get this beautiful barked up point, which you can slice up, put some sauce on it, put it back on the pit, and then your friends and family can enjoy these great burn ends. So here all we're gonna do is we're gonna do a simple Texas style brisket. We're just gonna come in with a little oil. This is a binder. I use canola oil. You just pour a little bit right here, and you just kind of rub the brisket down. This will allow the rub to adhere real nicely to the brisket. Now, she's ready for rub. This is Big Moe Cason beef rub. You can buy this at Academy. It's great stuff. It's got salt, garlic, and black pepper, which all beef really needs. I'll season this brisket and I'll let it sit at room temperature an hour before putting on the pit. The reason is because what's the main component in rub? It's salt. So if you season your brisket up a night before and you open up your bag and you find out there's a lot of liquid in that bag, it's because that liquid was inside this brisket. I want to keep that moisture in the meat and have it during the cooking process. So once you put your rub on there, you don't actually have to rub the rub in. You just sprinkle it on there really good. You can pat it, simple as that. Now you can come on the back side here, on the point end, put a little bit of rub, and now your perfect brisket is ready for the pit.